Good afternoon, my fellow freedom fighters. Welcome to another segment of walking on the Youghiogheny River Trail. I'm joined with my fellow sons and daughters of Liberty Patriot leader Josh Schaefer. And together we're in a joint mission today, walking for freedom! I love doing that. And after today's great patriotic march, I'm going to be at 8,849 miles. We're walking 8 miles today on the Youghiogheny River Trail. I had to show Josh this great, beautiful path by the Youghiogheny River. This is the most, and I've talked to bikers on this trail, and they say from between Connellsville and Ohio is the most beautiful scenery that they've ever. And Josh is going for the mushroom.
My dad loves these artist ones.
Mushroom! But anyways, I wanted to talk about what I was just talking to Josh, and that it'll probably be the name of the video, about how you never realize how young America really is until you think about dates. Like I was just telling Josh, we were looking at the river, and I was thinking about how pure the water was when we first discovered this land. And even in what made me think of to tell Josh 1960 was because in the 1960s, when I went hiking with my dad's scout troop, we would actually drink from the mountain streams up there in this, up here in the Appalachian Mountains here. They call it the Laurel Ridge, the Allegheny Mountains. But anyways, up there we always hiked with the Boy Scouts, and we could actually drink from the streams, Josh. And
my
like
grandparents still drink from a spring that's naturally like pumps out of the earth. And actually, I was raised on 16 years or plus of pure spring water, unfiltered.
right. Well, you can still drink out of the springs. Don't get me wrong, but like to just run down through the woods, get your canteen out and just dunk it in. I mean, that was just cool, you know. It's like, but that was early America. But like I was telling a friend of mine a few months ago, if you really think about it, because when we were Boy Scouts back in the 70s, you know, we weren't that far away. It was only 100 years before that was the Civil War. You know what I mean? Like, this country is very young compared to other countries. So it's sad to see the American, the greatest country to ever, the country where freedom was founded. You know, it's only 100 some years of glory, and that's it, man. It's like, here we are, we're at the last days of the...
It's 235 now.
Well, yeah.
But in the 1960s, it was still 100 some. You know,
right.
Bicentennial.
But I'm thinking of when, you know, after the Civil War, we finally became the industrial giant and became like a world power. Like, and then even in World War I, the world didn't actually think of America as a power. And then after World War II, we were the power. And then here we are, you know, how many years later after World War II? And
70?
The decline of the American empire. I mean, we were known as and we still are, but now with this United Nations, the veil of the United Nations coming off, and it's really the New World Order, and they're using our soldiers like the freaking stormtroopers in Star Wars, you know. It's very sad that our whole country has been used by the United Nations and the people who designed the United Nations. They designed the Twin Towers to be actually built, and that's something we should talk about. Josh and I are going to have our own talk show, and we're gonna have great subjects, just like Alex Jones. Watch out, Alex Jones, here we come. Josh and Terry show. But that's a great subject. I was talking to a friend of mine in that little boxing match I had with a friend of mine in a late night after work in a bar, and I was like, I don't want to talk about anything, I want to eat my supper. But but I was telling her, even the Twin Towers were built and they wanted to blow them up at the exact time. You know, a lot of people will like look at you if you say that. What? What are you talking about? They actually designed the Twin Towers to come down. These people who are elite people of the world, actually, they're very, they like the number 11. For instance, they're numerologists, should we say, right?
A huge hard on for 11.
That's it too, and I've said that in my videos too. But I mean, they actually built the Twin Towers to actually bring them down, because they're devil worshippers. They're secret society. What do you want to call them?
They're cult members.
Yeah, a cult. They're the occult.
Like David Gergen, and we got ambush journalism from Alex Jones, and they said Alex told him or asked him, just like you said in New York Post, like, what did you mean by you didn't dance around naked in the woods of Northern California like Bill Clinton did
at the Bohemian Grove?
Yeah, the Bohemian Grove. And he was like, I never said that. He's like, here's the article in the quote where he says it.
Yeah, we're in deep shit, should we say, my friends, but we are actually, we must grab the bull by the horns and take control of our destiny. I do believe that we, the people of the world, the freedom fighters of the world, the info warriors of the world, if we wake up enough people to the truth about these elite bastards that rule this freaking world, we will make this planet better for our children. That is my goal. I'm not gonna be like most Christians and say, well, Adam and Eve, it's because of their sins, you may as well just kiss this world goodbye.
We're born into sin.
God does not want you as a Christian to live on your knees and wait for the end of the world, because like George Washington said, American Christians will never live on their knees. They'd rather die standing. So make a stand, my friends. Get up, grab a flag, start walking down the road with your friends. Organize your family to be Project Alamo, as me and Josh designed. We're going around like modern day Paul Revere's. The redcoats are here. The redcoats are here. The Russian Spetsnaz, they are the redcoats.
We need 1,000 or 10,000 Paul Reveres.
Right, in every town, if every family formed as a group and had their own little Alamo, imagine how hard it would be if you were an invading army to take out 500,000 Alamos, loaded and stocked with food to last for months. That's our goal, my friends, because that's how we...
just all the wild game hunters did their own Alamo, that'd be over 3 million Alamos. If just the game hunters of the United States did that.
That's true. You're right. If you would calculate how many game hunters there are in this country, if they would get this message from Josh and Terry about Project Alamo, there how many?
There's over 3 million.
3 million Alamos. Could you imagine being an invading army trying to take out that? We are the resistance! Hear our mighty roar for freedom! I'll see you guys in the next video. I don't know if Josh and I are going to have another video or not, but if not, I'll see you guys